Start video. Hiya, how you doing? Wait a minute, I can't hear you. Is that because of me? Am I not meant to be able to hear you? Can't hear you. I don't think it's mine. Speak. Are you on mute? Just taking my phone out of its charge. Keep forgetting I'm on the phone and I've got to charge the damn thing. Let's just sit here, get my glasses. Can you hear me at all? Can you hear me? Can't hear you though. Could you check your settings? Because I can't hear you. Oh, I hear it very vaguely. Let's see if mine's is. No, my volume's full up. Oh, that's better. But can you see you now? Can see now.
Hiya.
Hiya, Kate. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good. I've lost Nigel and Amanda. They were there a minute ago. They maybe logged off. I've got my coat on, ready to go outside at 8. I should have maybe started at 15 minutes later, but I thought that would really confuse people. I did consider that. That's why I put room opens at 7 rather than 10 to. Are we the only two on? Can you see the gallery view? Because I can't.
Hang on.
Amanda and Nigel were there a minute ago, but I couldn't hear them.
Hello?
Are you
Oh, I can hear you
your
now.
devices again, Lynn?
I can see you. Sorry,
Okay.
Kate.
Hiya.
I can hear and I can see you now.
Good.
Are you on twice again?
Yes, it's on upstairs so that it'll record. Because when I logged in here first, my laptop camera's still not working, and I keep forgetting to get the one for Thomas because his works. And I've got I've actually worked out how to do Google SlideShare if I need slides, and I've even remembered my glasses so I can see because I posted a product last week in Janet Lyle's shop. And she liked it. She liked it. And I went, oh my God, did I post that here? She went, yes, this is where you posted it.
Somebody commented on a product in my group the other day and you offered to sell it as well, remember?
Oh, see, I need to wear my glass. That's right. I remember. Just as well it was you, though.
I know.
Imagine if it was like Debbie G. I'd be in real trouble. Hiya, Jeff. Hiya, Jenny.
Yeah.
How you doing? Now I'm going to see if I can find out how to get gallery view. How's your eye healing up?
Yeah, it's getting better, thank you.
Oh, that's good. And does it make a difference? Do you know a difference yet?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
Can you see, pardon the pun, but can you see a difference yet? Can you notice a difference?
I can see with the other eye, this one, but not
Yeah.
that one.
But do you feel a difference after the operation? Or is it too
Yeah.
soon? That's good. Let me see if I can find out how to get this on the gallery view. I'm pretty sure I worked it out.
Now got Lisa and Kevin, we've got Mary and we've got Trisha Lynn.
I don't know where that background's coming from. Sorry for this. Hi, Mary.
Hiya.
How are you?
Fine, thanks.
I see you were in the top, is it the top 20 retailers for the first week?
Eh?
Eh? Aye. Hey, you talk. Hiya, Trisha.
Lynn's on twice, is that you?
Yeah, just ignore the one that doesn't have a face.
Okay.
That one's recording. That one's just recording it because when I recorded it from my phone, it was a tiny baby screen. It was the size of a phone, but the screen was the normal size, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's recording away in another room.
Okay.
Right, so hiya Kevin, hiya Lisa.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Stressed. Apart from that, I'm fine.
You're stressed?
Right, actually. I'm okay.
We'll not focus on the stress bit then.
No, we won't focus on that.
It's no easy times. Who else is on? Because I still haven't figured out
Trisha.
participants. Let me see if it shows me how to get. Oh, I can see, but it doesn't tell me how I can get gallery view. Lisa and Kevin, Trisha, Galaxy. Hi, Galaxy. Who was the Galaxy? I can remember normally who that is. I've forgotten.
And Amanda.
Oh, that you come on twice. That's you.
Hi, yeah.
We're Galaxy.
Sorry. I really love having gallery view. You don't know how much I miss it. I meant to Google it after the last Zoom last week to see how I could get gallery view. But I feel like I'm just talking to myself. So in order for me to see...
Sorry.
That's
There's
right.
5 dots at the bottom of the screen, my screen. And if you touch the dots, it seems to go into gallery view.
Yeah, but you're on the computer. I'm on my phone.
No, no, I'm on my phone.
Oh, you're on your
I am
phone.
sitting.
Let me
Which
see.
is-
Well,
I am
when I
sit-
click the 3 dots, it says
Gallery view.
chat. Click
Oh.
meeting settings. Let me. I don't see. You're on an Android, Jane. My 3 dots. Raise hand, disconnect, minimize meeting. Well, I'm feared to press. I'm feared to press any of them.
I know,
I'm feared-
that was what I did. I pressed the dots and it came up.
I know.
I get my picture on, but maybe that's not a bad thing.
Yeah, I'm not saying anything there. I think you'll get your in back if I do. Right, first of all, tonight really was just a get together. One of the reasons I didn't do the webinar last night, and it's just one of them, was the fact that we still didn't have the recognition through. Normally that's due in on the Monday, but for obvious reasons, Kirsty must be working it from home. For obvious reasons, it's been a bit delayed. So I didn't have any recognition for last night. But also what I thought, although in hindsight we're probably a bit early, that we could do a good sizzle, a good brainstorm, and then just finish it with the, going out for the clap for the National Health Service. I did want to actually make it 7:15, but I thought that might confuse it. So first of all, what I'll do is I'll just do, oh, hi Jane, as you see. How do you know that? It's just you that I can see. Why are you laughing?
Sorry.
Do you want,
It's the little things in life.
yes, at the moment, all the little things in life amuse us. The first what I'll do is I'll do the recognition, and then what I hope that we could do, because there's no denying that it's different times at the moment with different challenges. We're not benign, or we're not, what's the word? We're not, what's the word when you're used to challenges? I keep forgetting.
Just use another one.
I can't ever remember the other one when I'm put under pressure, but it's not that we're not used to having the odd challenge or two, but this one's affecting not just the whole country, it's affecting the whole world. And I'm not going to deny that situation's there at the moment. However, I do feel that we are very, very, very fortunate in the fact that we can keep trading, albeit it's not in our normal fashion. And I thought that's what we could chat about tonight. What people are doing and how they're managing to keep going, and sharing some positive stories. I can see Trisha's wee face, so I'll say hi, Trisha. Right, so what I'll do now is I'll attempt to share the screen, which I practiced earlier, and do the recognition. Oh, it's wanting me to log in. Earlier on, I didn't want me to log back in, and now sensible one remembered her glasses. So you just have to bear with me. I was logged in. This is where it likes to play, but it does really love to jump about when I'm doing this on a live Zoom.
Oh, I wonder what happened.
Oh, sorry about this, folks. I'll just take a minute to get into my slide share. Oh, it's the wrong ones. No, it's not, sorry. This took me off guard because literally, folks, just before the meeting, I logged in, it was all open and ready to go. And now it's wanting to do it all over again. I'm hoping that this is the right password. Keep changing my password because I'm going live like this. Hey, let's go back. Let's see what go back. One. Oh, number one. Now it's lost my trainer. Typical. Let me just refresh that page. Sorry about that, folks. There was me all organised, and now it's going to knock me out of the page I was wanting to be on. You do know it always happens when I go live, don't I? So how could that? I'm going to just stop share and just start again from scratch. It just happened to knock me out there, the one I was looking at. I'm so sorry about this, folks. Is that allowed to talk amongst yourself? I know that Janet can't make it tonight, and Steve is actually working, believe it or not, so I don't think he's going to be back in time. The reason it's jumping about is it keeps on kicking me out. Sorry, it keeps on kicking me out my little box that I'm trying to type in. Don't know what you can actually see, if you can see what it's doing to me, but it's driving me crazy. Definitely Zoom possibly might be struggling at the moment, because even the Prime Minister's using it. They're all everybody's using Zoom. I'm just waiting.
Yeah.
Sorry? Yay! We've now got the recognition, and I'm not going to do anything. I just want everybody to give me a big round of applause for finding the recognition. Yay! We've got to get excited about the small things. So first of all, we're going to start off with our Viva MK stars, and our Viva MK stars are John Renton, Renton, Jonathan Farmer and Megan Mennell, Alois Tata, and Carol and Mark Rowe. Yay! I'll just wait till all the report nice out. This is actually working quite well once you get into the slides. I'm hoping it looks okay visually. Now we're going on to
tiny.
Good. Now we're going to our Viva MK Network Stars 500, and we have Peter Abrahams, John and Catherine Webb, Amanda and Nigel Massey, Deborah Bennett and Yvonne Clark, Tricia Coyle. I'm wooing the people that are on tonight. It's a big woo for everybody, but if you're on tonight, you're getting an extra woo. Joanne's normally here, woo, and Alan and Anne Pleasant. Well done, everybody.
Yay! Well done, everybody.
Congratulations, everybody. Now we've got to Viva MK Stars 1000. And we have Louise Rennick. Woo! Everybody's woo here. Jim and Jane White. Woo! And Robin Marianne Greneve Branch. Woo! It would be fair to miss them out. They're not here tonight. Well done, everybody. And now we're going on to Viva MK Stars 2000. And we've got Tom and Kate Forbes. Woo! I've started something now. Janet Lyle and Steve Reese. It's amazing what you do when you've been in lockdown for a week. Andy and Claire Stevenson. And Abigail Cookley. Well done, everybody. And the whole team as a whole, because it is a whole team effort, we managed to hold on to that bronze premiere. So well done, everybody. A big clap on the whole team. Now that I've learned, I've got my glasses on. Now I can't see myself, which is quite good. Well done, everybody. That's a phenomenal achievement, because it's been a bit up and down for a while now. And what I was hoping to do was to either start with positive stories that somebody wants to share, or either questions or things you maybe want to chat about, ideas that we could share about how we're managing to get through this unbeknown length of time, because there's no limit on the time at the moment. And I promised myself I won't talk about politics. Sorry, Jane White. Jane White had an hour's conversation about politics. Who wants to take the floor?
Precise, it's an hour and 16 minutes.
Yeah, but 16 minutes wasn't about politics, so I didn't count that.
We did have a long chat.
It was very positive. Right, anybody want to take the floor?
I'd like to know what people are posting, please,
There's
and
a
what
good question.
responses they're getting to them.
Right, who wants to go first?
I've been getting a good response just from boosting my, just renewing my marketplace posts that were already there. And this week I've sold duvet sets. I had somebody at 1 o'clock in the morning the night before last asking me for a total price for some of the stuff that I had posted from my mystery boxes. She's also buying some towels, bath sheets, the bath mat set, the terrarium, the single Buddha, and some of the
What
stuff.
a deal.
All at once. All at
Gosh,
once.
well done.
Yeah,
Is that one order, Kate?
it's going to be a £96 order.
Yay!
I'm just obviously waiting for her to go to the bank to pay money in. So that will be, because I've got some of the mystery box stuff in the house, that will be going out separately to the direct dispatch from Viva, but that's a good online order. So and obviously, I sent out personally has a full catalogue pack in it as well.
Sorry,
So
it's my internet signal, but could you just start from the beginning there? You said something before catalogue pack, just to be broke up a bit.
the orders which I'm sending out from my house always have a full catalogue pack in them. And particular customers I've sent. Bear with me 1 sec. I need to put my mic off for 1 second. Okay, I'm back.
That's all right. Tell Callum.
That rhyming going on in the background there.
So you always put, so just to follow on from that, because it might bring a question to people's minds. You are still delivering orders at the moment, for example, from your mystery box for that particular customer.
It's going out by courier.
You're going to do it by private courier because she's at a distance, or is that to keep it? She's at a
Even if
distance.
it wasn't now I'm not, unless it was, now I'm asking everybody whether they're local or not. Unless they're catalogue customers, everybody that I'm finding as a new online customer would be paying me up front and they can come and collect from a doorstep now. It's not antisocial, it's responsible distancing. So
well, that's the kind of thing I wanted to chat. Sorry, finish that, Kate. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No,
Beg pardon.
at all.
So you're getting people to collect them for your doorstep if it's local?
Sometimes, if they're within 2 or 3 miles of me, I would still deliver to them. But for my customers that I'm finding online, generally I get them to come and collect.
Right, and that works well for you.
Yeah.
Because I remember, and this is a good thing about Sizzling, because anybody who's here who's been selling on Facebook for a while, we used to get the Gumtree result for people collecting. Now, by that, what I mean by the Gumtree result, you would get 10 people saying they're coming to see your fridge and only 1 might turn up. We found that was the same in the early stages. Are you feeling that that's slightly different now? Because I must admit, my customers have collected for me the last few, but I don't do it very often.
Yeah. Well, what I do, and this is not fail-safe, but it does lessen the chances of you being let down. What I do is I say to them in a message, I'll say, please could you text me on, and I give my mobile number with your delivery address, or text me on this number and I will reply with my address for collection. If they don't do that, if they give me their delivery address through a message, then obviously, that's okay. But I find that if I'm taking it offline, I'm giving them my number and I'm asking them to reply to me by text so that I will then give them my address, because I don't put my address in Facebook hope for the best. I always make sure that there is a strong chance that they're going to come and collect the stuff. They don't always, but I would say that because try and sort of lead from the front with that, and I make sure that I've got some other way of contacting them, because obviously if they text me, I've got their phone number as well.
That's right.
So because I'm not gonna give my address out willy-nilly to people that you know, obviously I don't know.
No, and most people don't. Just to clarify there, folks, just that the ones that have paid up front, obviously, they'll come and collect it. I've never thought about doing that. I've got a woman who's actually now bought from me 6 doobies, and her husband works in Livingston and he collects them. But I've never thought about doing the collection under the current situation, but that's a good idea.
Well, I've just always done it since very early days. I've always.
No, we mean collect to the doorstep, pay me up front, and I'll leave it in a safe place for you to collect if you can't deliver, if they want to collect.
Yep.
Excellent. Anybody else want to share something? Jeff, you have a story on the groups. What was your story? Can you hear me, Jeff? Is Jeff there?
No, Jeff's disappeared.
All right.
Jeff has disappeared, Lynn.
His cameras maybe went, the whole camera or just the
Whole thing's gone.
that could be the internet signal, because it does probably pop back again. Anybody else want to share anything? I mean, I'll
Here's Tricia.
yeah, Tricia, well done in your star 500. Right, start again, Tricia, because it's really bad.
I can hear you.
It's a very bad signal. We can't actually hear you.
Has anybody tried posting through the post office recently?
I think it's a signal.
I noticed, Tricia, that the post office, they had been considering the post office only delivering or only accepting items that were essential items.
So I think that the folk know, even essential items, no.
So the post office is probably I mean, I personally don't post any out. I mean, I know that Kate does. Do you, Tricia, post them out?
I used to do collection from my garage, right enough.
It's just a good old one that sent stuff to friends in Aberdeen. It was a birthday present, so I said I was close from here. She did
Right.
so
Wouldn't take them. So it was just a one-off thing. Right, so maybe the postal route isn't the best. I mean, there will be parcel companies that will still take them that are still off.
Because I've never been busier.
Pardon?
I can tell you from first-hand experience this week.
I know they all will be.
I've never been busier.
But look at DPD. I mean, to be fair, DPD are also supplying medical and they're doing essential, which I would say, and I don't mean this badly because we're on a VVMK sizzle, but I do think that other essential things are definitely 100% more essential than servicing us. And you know, when I processed my last order, it was late on the Wednesday night, and it still came on the Friday.
Yeah.
And that was after lockdown, so you know, I'm very impressed with that. But sorry, somebody else speak.
It was me. I was just going to say that the reason I knew about the post office is because I arranged new car insurance for our grandson, and he was getting the black box equipment delivered, and it's never come.
Oh, really? Well, I'm not being funny, but I have still got. I mean, I get more junk mail. I need to put no junk mail to the postman. I get more junk mail, but I'm still continually getting my junk mail every day. And
I'm
I
getting
get,
post.
I get mail.
I mean, my son's mail. He's only been married since August, so he's not had time to sort out his mail. So my son's mail, there must be about 15 letters here for him. I mean, because I'm thinking, after the mail comes and you put the junk mail in the bin and you put Lee's in his pile, I go wash my hands.
That was actually a news story the other day about whether the post office should be continuing to expect their workers to deliver leaflets for businesses and things like that, because a lot of the businesses they're delivering leaflets for at the moment are not open anyway.
It's crazy.
But it's my cousin's birthday today. She received the birthday card we posted on Tuesday night. And Tom's received birthday cards today as well. So So they are still delivering a job.
Yeah, yeah, it's just a, yeah.
But a birthday card, you can probably pop it through the letterbox, but a parcel, you'd need to take the parcel. I mean, I did hear that when some post offices weren't taking them, that the parcel sorting office would, but at the end of the day, when they're taking, we have to be realistic. I mean, they're talking about non-essential workers, and in my opinion, and I know I did promise myself I wouldn't go political, but I do think there's a lot of non-essential workers still working. And they shouldn't be. That's just my opinion. I mean, obviously DPD's got their organisation well sorted out, because they are following the safety guidelines and understanding how warehouses work. You can probably see how they can keep their social distance. But let's talk about how we're dealing with it. This week I've sold, it's no big orders this week, but I've sold the 19 coloured lights. Or is it 10 for £19? I think they're great value. And 2 sausage dog doovies singles. I'm only 32, 42, 50. So £50. But I have been doing deliveries, food parcels and stuff, so I've not been doing as much online. Anybody else? What I will say is mines are getting safe delivery to a safe place. The woman left her wee bag of cash. Another woman paid by PayPal. I'm offering delivery to everybody. If they want me to deliver it, that's fine. But I'm getting PayPal payments. I'm taking PayPal. And just my one customer who buys from me every week, I'll take cash for her. I take cash for her and she leaves it in a wee bag.
Yeah, I mean, most of the shops are asking for cab rather than cash now. And that's the reason that the contactless limit has gone up £30 to £45.
I didn't know that because the money's a big carrier of germs, isn't it?
Of course, yeah. So it's good that you can take PayPal bank transfer. The new online shop company have given us as well is fantastic. That's all cash. Customers can order directly themselves. So,
I mean, that's perfect timing. Is anybody here? Because I know that there's no loads of people in here because there's other webinar going on later as well, and I changed my time, which is my own fault. But I wanted recognition. I didn't want to say let's have another webinar on Thursday to do the recognition. I wanted the recognition to be there. But I mean, a lot of people are contacting their customers. Has anybody here started to do that, to send them the links to the online shop?
I'm gonna be doing that the next few days. I haven't done it yet, but I will be doing it the next few days.
Keeps moving about there.
I'm plugging my phone in. You should go quiet.
I'm losing battery power.
Everybody, I did say we should be on phones to that, but I really, I did. I mean, you know me, I'm disorganised at the best of times, but I thought that it would be a good chance to see. I mean, Trisha, I see you're still really active online. Hi, Angela. Just seen you there.
Hiya.
How are you doing? Sorry, Trisha, I didn't mean to interrupt you there.
All right, thank you.
I thought you were trying to say something there, Trisha, no?
Sorry, I was just in my field to be put down, even online for that.
I'm getting a very bad signal for you, Trisha, but Jane, you could hear what she's saying.
Trisha's voice is very, I think it's Trisha's microphone that's really badly distorted. It's not so much the signal, it's just your microphone.
Do you?
Poor Trisha's had 2 attempts this week to set up an online party, and they had to postpone earlier because she wasn't well, and tonight she's had to postpone again for technical reasons. But when it goes ahead for 3rd time lucky, Trisha, you'll get good orders there because they're well organised with it, so it'll be really good when you get it done.
I noticed that. I mean, I think I've spoke to a few people and they've quite genuinely said, you know, like one of my customers today, she's actually got a cough and a sore head. she said to me, "You're really, you know, what you doing?" I said, "Well, I'm doing my Viva MK," and she said, "You're really lucky," and we are lucky, and you know, we might not get the best results, and I think that's maybe another reason for getting together tonight. It's not about the results at the end of the day. Well, yes, we do want the business to get the results, but I think everybody on tonight understands exactly what I'm meaning. You know, it's the team spirit. It's keeping going. There is a lot of stuff happening out there. We're all part of it. The whole world's part of it, and we are very lucky to be part of Viva MK and have that, you know, communication, even if it is Jane and I talking for an hour about politics and 16 minutes about Viva MK.
Can I interrupt for a minute? Because Claire's on. Sorry, Claire's on. You might not have noticed.
Hello, Claire.
Hi, Claire. I don't have my gallery view on my phone. I haven't figured out how to get gallery view. How are you? Jane, you put the spotlight on it. You probably made her all shy. I'll say hi to Angela because I've just seen her wee face popping up there. Hi, Angela. How are you?
I'm all right, thank you.
That's good. Things going well?
I'm the same as you. I'm on my mobile phone, so I can only see you and whoever's talking.
I'm going to figure out how to get gallery view one day.
Angela, there's on my phone, which is
on the Android.
There's 5 dots at the bottom of the screen, just above the power button, and if you touch that, you get gallery view. Well, I did.
On an Android. Are you?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It has.
See now, doesn't it? Who's on an iPhone? Who's on an iPhone?
I'm on an iPhone. When I press the 3 dots at the bottom, I can see. I can press participants, and I can see a list, but I can't see everybody's face.
No.
So you're just like me, just.
Claire's on an Android, and she's trying to raise her hand and say something. So what were you going to say, Claire?
Speak, Claire, so I can see you, darling.
We're not hearing Claire.
Unless I can hear her, I'll not be able to see her.
Has she got her microphone switched off?
Well, it was on because I heard it earlier.
Look at participants.
I've got gallery.
Oh, Jeff's back.
Jeff's back.
Well, we're waiting on Claire to hear. We were sharing just, you know, stuff that people's doing at the minute. You had a wee story on the groups. Do you want to share it?
Oh yeah, okay. I've been trying to post. I'm doing 3 posts 3 times a day, and I had someone, an old lady, with the tree stump remover. And that came in yesterday. I had just a few things delivered. And so I contacted her and said, you know, to arrange safe delivery. He said, you couldn't get me some shopping, could you? He wanted some button mushrooms, some peppers, and some carrots. She said she'd been self-isolating. She's in her 70s, so a little older than me. She'd been self-isolating, hasn't been out for 6 weeks.
Oh no!
So I said, sure, yeah. We've got an Aldi just up the road, so I walked up there. And while I was there, I phoned her up and asked her what else she wanted. She wanted some chicken, so there was some chicken thighs there. I got those, and she said, "Oh," she said, can't eat chocolate biscuit." And you said, "I've got a real craving for chocolate biscuits." And I thought, I was going to say something about you're not pregnant, are you? But I thought, I know she's 70, that's totally inappropriate. So I found some chocolate biscuits. I couldn't find digestives. The only one I had, I picked up and all the crumbs fell out of it because it'd been crushed. So I said, oh, got some chocolate hobnobs, because I was on the phone to her as I was going around doing the shopping. She said, yeah, she said, I can't remember being pregnant, but it's just like that. I've got this craving that I just must have these things. And I said, well, I thought about saying that, but decided it was perhaps not polite. So yeah, I went over, picked up about £6 worth of shopping. It's such a palaver in Aldi. You've got to have a distance apart, and you can't get too far to the person, and you can only put stuff into the trolley or the basket. You can't pack them on the bag on the end there because you're too close for too long. So I said, I've just put the basket away. He said, well, I can't put it into a bag. So I then put the bag into the basket and just packed it into the basket inside the bag. So yeah, and I took them up to her. She was absolutely delighted, really thrilled. So
That's a
hopefully I've
great
got a
story.
customer for life. But it's about
Definitely.
We
yeah,
had one.
20-minute drive away. Sorry, Kate.
No, keep going. You're okay.
No,
Yeah.
great
So yeah,
story.
it's not somewhere we do because it's another estate, 25 minutes, half an hour away. But I'm sure she'll buy something else.
I'm sure she will.
Because
But it's
I've
good
been,
to be able to do that, though, isn't it? Just to be able
Yeah.
to help somebody. And
oh yeah, it's
that-
lovely.
it's heartwarming, and what a shame that that poor soul's 6 weeks with no getting out.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? It's who's looking after them.
yeah,
And it's the other side of the coin. It's like, oh gosh, I'd so much love to just be able to go out with my boots. But there's the other side of the coin where there's people terrified, but people behind the doors terrified to touch anything that's coming behind their doors. So we just have to find them silently.
Yeah.
And it's entirely up to the individual how, I think most people have got phone numbers, and some have got emails, and some of our customers are on Facebook. And a lot of people are starting to contact them. Janet Lyle was talking about today when I was on the phone to her that her street has started up a WhatsApp group.
oh right.
Yeah.
And Janet, being Janet, has just already made the decision that it's going to be great for her Viva business. But it's really to keep people safe. But, it's just nice to be able to do things like that. But the reality is we can still sell. I know that some of the buy and sell groups are archiving, but there's more than one way of doing it. Anybody else want to share anything? I hate taking the floor. Claire,
we went out last week with about £300 worth of deliveries, and we went to a lady who spends £50 or £60 every month with us, and Tom went in to do the delivery, and when he came out he had the £60 for the order, but he had another £60 in his hand, and he said, me and my big mouth, we put these notes through the door when we were picking up the catalogues, let us know if you need anything. So she had a shopping list ready when he went round, and it was just for the local shops, just for the but 2 local shops he had to go into, and it included 100 cigarettes and different stuff. She just couldn't get out to the shop. She'd been in the house for weeks as well. So it took him an extra, and he also had to go to the post office and top up a gas card or something as well. So, but she just a list of errands for him to do. So to do 3 or 4 things. But that lady spends £50 or £60 a month with us, so we know, it's nice to be able to do something back for her.
It is. I mean, I've actually volunteered to be doing some food deliveries and that, as you know, but I'm feeling like frustrated that I wish I had more. Like, as you know, I've not got a massive customer base, and I'm like, I want to help. I want to get a megaphone out there. But ironically, I know this is it's a different type of sizzle tonight, and we are talking about stuff about the business. But ironically, this is another positive thing that most of the people in my local community are actually looked after. I'm just worried about the people that perhaps fall through the net, and that's the ones that Jeff's talking about, and maybe the one that Tom's helping.
Yeah.
That kind of got myself a bit worried. And I was talking to somebody today, and it's like there's so many people that are not in that net. How do we find them? How do we find them?
I think it's worthwhile remembering as well, for a lot of people, this is normal.
Yeah, that's right.
This is normal.
But the fear factor, going out, Jane, do you know what I mean? Not going out and not being able to get their shopping, and like that wee lady that Jeff went to 6 weeks. So it's normal perhaps to be on their own, but they've added to that frightened to go for the prescriptions, frightened to go out to the shops, you know.
Yeah, a lot of people just can't get out, Lynn. That's what I mean.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
and they have
The
to
lady told
kind of-
me that, sorry, Jane, the lady told me that her granddaughter normally comes over from Sheffield, but she's not allowed to drive over. So that's part of the reason. Yeah, I think Angela wanted to say something. She was waving her hand earlier.
Yeah, go on, Angela. We're looking for a new voice.
I got another sale today.
Yay!
Yay. So I had my that order that came through my letterbox. That
Oh,
one,
that was amazing.
£79.
Wow.
And that lady, she has a disability, and so I'm going out tomorrow to get some prescriptions and some other stuff for her and for me. And I've got to drive over to my mum's actually. She ordered a drain. What's it called? The thing to the unblocker, yeah. And she said that her drain is blocked. So I think that's needs doing. So I'm going to take it over. It's about 9 miles around the back roads. If I go around the back roads, I'm less likely to see the police. So
you should be fine. You should be fine.
Yeah. And the other order today was for some the lights, solar lights.
Excellent. Which ones? Because there's a few in there.
£10 ones.
Which ones are they?
I don't know because I haven't looked yet. I'm going to put it on.
I thought they were all dearer than that. That must be the wee crystal bombs then, is it? Are they 10? The solar lights.
I don't. She gave me the number, but it's on a text on the phone, so I can't look at it. But
we're just getting used to them.
Customer. She buys periodically. She buys regularly, and she put a message on her thing saying, "There's nowhere to shop, and I'm not shopping in China anymore." It will last a few months, and then she'll give in. She said they don't come from China, do they? I thought, I don't know, love.
Oops, there might be the odd product that is.
So she commented on that. So I put, well, my shop's here, so I put the link on. So there are other people on that comments who would have seen it, and I don't know. I can't get on. I also haven't worked out yet. Kirsty told me earlier, but I just didn't have time to do it before coming on here to have a look and see if anyone's gone to my shop. I put it in the group. I put the link in the group probably the day or the day after we got it, and then today I also put it on my main on my main post. You know, on my what do you call it? Your wall or something.
On your wall.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well done, Angela. You're stepping up there. That's absolutely brilliant. So well done. Thank you.
Angela, did this say you can tell whether somebody's looked at your shop, whether they've actually ordered or not? Can she tell?
That's what I was going to ask actually.
Your shop?
Let me see. Who's speaking?
Me.
Okay. I can see you now. Sorry, darling. I couldn't see you, so I couldn't lip read.
So I'm saying, did Kirsty tell you that you should be able to see if somebody has looked at your shop?
Yeah.
Whether
yes.
Or not.
She said you go into your back office. I'm trying to remember, and then you go down. No, I'll put it on the group. Is that all right? Because I can't.
Yeah,
remember.
that would be great. Just
good to know that. That'd be good information. Yeah,
that would be good. I didn't realise it told you that when people visited. So it's kind of excellent. But well done, Angela. Thanks very much for sharing it. Claire, can you hear us yet?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, that's good. I can't see you unless I can hear you. Unless I can hear you.
I had it on mute. I'm fine, thanks.
How are you? I'm good, thanks. How's your week been? Have you got anything you want to share with us?
Just been plugging away. I've got a few orders. Nothing massive, but just putting stuff up every day on my group. Getting my shop site out. Sending it out on WhatsApp, sending it out on text.
Right, slow down there, you see. This is what I'm wanting people like. So you're sending the link to on WhatsApp to customers, to friends, to who?
Customers, friends, anybody that's on my contacts, anybody.
Everybody's on your contacts and the same with your
Yep.
phone. Well,
Yep.
there's a good idea. I've not got any problem sending my contact. Actually,
Because
I've
they
got-
can't get out.
That's right.
That's a
And
great
there
idea. I mean, I feel like going, I mean, because we're so focused on our Clunies and our Viva customers, sorry, I said Clunies, but I'm allowed to, and you know, phoning them and texting them and emailing them, and you forget that we've got this massive contact list of our own. And
Definitely.
people can't get out. I mean, and people still want to buy gifts, birthday gifts. We've got these.
I
And
know.
goodies, you know, stuff for the garden.
Yep.
The lights. I bet the garden stuff starts to go well.
Yep. It is starting to.
Good.
Are you using any local groups, Claire, or are you using just your own group?
Well, I'm in local groups, but I use Marketplace. So, and I'm still quite busy with Marketplace. We've done some contactless picking up on the doorstep.
Right.
Some of them.
So
and then,
I see you pick it up and they collect the money, or what? Do they pay you in advance, or do they leave the money, or?
well, I've had both. I've had in advance and I've had money in a wee bag.
Aye,
left, put through the letterbox, and then I had left the stuff on the doorstep. And on Marketplace, I've found that when people are asking questions, I've been able to get my shop link out to them as well.
Good.
So now you wouldn't have to meet up. They could buy it directly off the shop.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Brilliant. That's brilliant. You're doing it well.
So
Claire.
is that Claire? Is that how you're getting round? That some groups won't let you put a link in, but if you put the other on, you're just saying something about ask me and I'll send you.
Yeah, well, I just put the advert up, and then maybe somebody asks. Well, last night the Blue Magic. Somebody asked what it was made from, so I had to go away and get what I could find on the back of the bottle. But at the end of it, when I sent her the answer, I just put my link on saying that you could order it for there and get contactless delivery straight to the door. So she never came back, but the link's there, and she might think to herself, well, that's far easier than having to go through me, then wait on it coming, and then get me to pick it up. You know what I mean?
Especially at the moment.
Aye.
What I will say is, I mean, first of all, well done, Claire. You see, there's a reason you ask a person a question, because that's, you know, like you're just contacting people. We can send them the link. You can send the link through a text message as well, because most people's phones have got internet. And so if you send it to somebody, the link that will open straight into their browser. But, you know, yeah, we should be attacking. I don't mean that word attacking, because it is meant in the best possible vein, our friends and family, because
exactly.
You know, on the WhatsApp group, I mean, especially as time goes by, I mean, I'll be 100% honest with you. If I wasn't in Viva MK, I would still be grateful for somebody that could still get me some products that I'm looking for. Do you know what I mean? Without having to leave the house. And that's why I said at the start of the webinar, I feel really lucky. I feel so lucky. And I feel, I don't want to be one of these people who, you know, there's people out there, oh, you're in the lockdown, so why don't you join me? I'm not one of these people, but I'm still one of these people that do recognise that we have got a wonderful service right now that we can offer, and I would rather just try and put it out gently, you know, into the and going to be starting putting more posts on our walls, which is how we did it years ago, folks.
That's right.
I used to put the opportunity meetings on the wall. Can you remember remember the tonight's opportunity meeting? It was on the wall. Everything was a conversation with Kate would be hi Kate, and it would be on the wall when Kate figured it out. I remember seeing that post the other day. So I do think we need to use our walls more. I do think we have to be subtle, because at the end of the day.
Can I jump in?
Yes.
As well, sorry.
No.
But I've had a number of requests for people to join their group, you know, just through Messenger. They've sent me, some were Ann Summers, some were Darcy's, things like that. And what I've done back is said, would you fancy running Viva MK alongside it? We've got arranged, and just given them a very, very brief. And quite a few of them have come back and said, do you have a link to the types of products? Now I have sent them to you know, so that's another way that we used to sponsor.
Always went back to them. Always went back to them. But you're right, I think probably because it's been the crazy 18 months that we've had, that we've been going, when they've been coming to us, go away, leave me alone. But you're right. I mean, I'll always go back and say about Viva MK, but that's a good point. And Amanda, you're sitting forward and you look as though you want to say something.
No, I was just going to say, Lynn, that I sent my link to everybody on my messenger list.
Good girl. Good girl. Well done.
Well done.
And you've never had any problems with Facebook, but they're on your messenger list anyway, so why not?
I just forwarded it to everybody on Messenger.
Good. I mean, what I feel is at the moment we might not reap the rewards right away, because the focus is very much still on the trauma that's happening in the country. But unfortunately, the more we get used to, all of us get used to the lockdown, the more I feel that we will be starting to bring in orders, because we are a lifeline.
There's more people online all the time because they've got nothing else to do. So they're looking for an opportunity as well sometimes. Sorry, go on. Sorry.
No, I just said to everybody as well, this is my shop, take a browse, and could you also pass it on to everybody in your group? So everybody that was on their messenger list, I just asked them if they could send it to all theirs as well.
Yep, excellent.
Good. And everybody just give me the thumbs up and just said, yeah, they'd be glad to do that for me.
Yeah, brilliant. So what we probably do is follow them up. pictures of products. that was the one thing I was going to say. Well, we're sending links and it's brilliant. It is absolutely brilliant. But don't ever forget the power of the individual products that we put on as well. So maybe just, you got me thinking, Amanda, when I said that as a joke, but maybe we should be sending, hey, look at this product. You have a look at this product through Messenger, through WhatsApp, or a group of products. Be careful with Facebook, because Facebook doesn't like, got hiccups there, a group of anything. They don't like loads of, like if you put a post with 6 pictures, they don't like it. You know, but WhatsApp's nothing to do with Facebook.
Louise did a really good thing the other night. She had an online party. She went live at the beginning, and I think she went live at the end as well. But she actually
did she not do it in 2 halves?
She did it between 2 and 3, and then between 6 and 9 or something at night time. But she left the party live for the whole day. And what she did was she went live at the beginning, but the rest of the time she posted for the rest of that hour, and then for the other hour at night. But she was putting up groups of products on a special offer, so she would do like a cleaning product with cloths, and you know, maybe 3 or 4 products in a bundle. And she ended up by the end of the night, and she's probably got a lot more since then, but by the end of the night she had 12 orders.
Wow. Kate, we should do that at the start.
From a party that was mostly not live. She did really well with that, with 12 orders. But I would like to ask Mary, who's in our top 20 retailers for week 1, I would like to ask Mary what sort of things you've been selling this week, Mary. Put your mic on, Mary. Tell us what you've been selling.
I think Mary's disappeared. She's
gone.
She's, I don't know if Mary's still there, Kate. She's gone off camera.
Without a microphone. No, she's still there. She's got a mic and her video off at the moment, but she's still logged in, I think. Maybe she can't hear us.
She's maybe lost the signal.
Oh, maybe. She doesn't get a good signal in her house, actually, for if she's on her phone. Because when
It
I
comes
phone,
and goes, hopefully she'll get back online. So it's great ideas for me, Claire, there. Thank you for that. Great ideas for everybody else. So just because I remember, because she was the last one that spoke. And my memory's dreadful. But yeah, I mean, I think I'm looking at how I'm going to be promoting online, because I don't think it'll do us any favours if, for instance, we do the marketplace and share on 20 groups, and the 20 groups are archived, for example. So here's a little thing that I would recommend. Put more on the marketplace. As much as we'll put loads of products on the marketplace. Change them around, change the photos, change the background, change them around. But use the marketplace more. And this is probably a really important tip, but use the marketplace more. And your buy and sell groups, when we do share on the marketplace plus a further 20 groups, we all know that it's the same groups that they give us over and over again. So what I'm going to do in my job list tomorrow is I'm going to go through each of these groups and take a note of the ones that are archived. You know, because if they're archived and we try to post and they're saying don't post that, it could lead to Facebook restrictions. So I'm, for the first time ever, recommending that if you are going to use the marketplace and share on 10 groups, you go to your groups that's there that you're thinking about sharing and make sure they're not archived, and have a list of groups that are not archived. Let's use our wall more. I still hope everybody agrees with me that I don't want to be in people's faces, but we do have a great option. Yeah, go on.
How do you know if it's archived?
Yeah, I thought that.
Well, what happens is when you go into the group, they usually have a post. They have a post at the top saying it's archived. I've received some through notifications.
Okay.
Notifications, and a couple I really discovered it when I accidentally posted or tried to post in an archive group, which I think will definitely lead to restrictions. So the groups, it's quite easy, Amanda, because when you share, it's always the same groups that gives you. So what we just have to do is pick, before you pick your groups that you want to share it with, just check them. And, what I'm doing more to compensate is I'm doing more marketplace, just change the picture around, more marketplace posts, because it doesn't leave the same footprint. And doesn't lead to so much trouble as the buy and sell groups do. So I'm doing more marketplace. I'm going to do more on my wall. I'm going to take Claire's tip and get onto my WhatsApp, and I'm going to get sending my contact list and my phone, my link. Just thank you, Claire, for that. And continue to sell in the buy and sell groups that allow me, and really try to get my own groups going a bit more, because in time, I feel our own groups could be the lifelines. And what we'll do is we'll follow up tomorrow. It's 2 minutes to 8. So if anybody's going outside to do the clap or the national health, we need to get ready to start going out. I mean, I'm standing up now, but it's only 2 minutes to, but I thought this would be quite good to do at a mission. I've got an old pot. I've got an old pot and a whisk so I can make noise. And I'm getting nervous for them. Thanks, everybody. So we've still got time. What I noticed last week, my street seemed quiet first.
Some of my neighbours are out already.
See, my street's so split that people can't see each other. I'm
pretty much the only person in my street.
Well, I kind of didn't know if you would even want to go out, because I didn't think you like your neighbours.
Well, we did last week.
Starting. I'm coming out to my street. It's still 1 minute to. Let's see what happens. Really nice. see there's some folk out already, but not many. My street's really funny because you can't see all the neighbours. And my street will wait till 8 o'clock on the dot because they're all digital. Come on, folks, it's 9, 1, 2. Hi, guys. Was it you that was playing the trumpet last week? That was amazing. I played Baby Shark last week. It was so funny. Right.
Jim's just saying there's no one else out.
No, there wasn't last week, but they do come out. They do eventually come out, Jane. It's only it's starting. It's what is that?
Just had a look down the road. No, so,
okay, we can see them. Wow! Quite, didn't I?
Income.
Oh, can you tell the time? My in-law is back.
As us back in, we had more people out this week.
My in-law is back in. Listen.
Hi, Jessica.
Back for the nurses.
Right,
Yeah, Amanda.
Amanda's obviously got neighbours.
What's that, Jane?
So go.
I'm saying Amanda must have neighbours. She's singing and waving.
There's more neighbours out this week than there were last week.
Say hi to Scotland.
Hi to Scotland!
I can hear you singing.
Hi, Scotland!
For the neighbours that are
you must do it for a long time, didn't you?
Hi guys, I'm coming in. I can't believe it. I've actually got neighbours complaining to the next door neighbours. Yeah,
What are they complaining about?
unbelievable.
They're complaining about the noise.
Complaining.
That's Linda.
Hi.
Yeah, I can't
Stuck in
believe
this house,
that.
be cold.
Are you cold, Liz?
No, I put my jacket on at the beginning of the meeting because I knew I was going outside. I came back in, but only came back in to say what I'm a menace. I'm pretty sure that every single person is feeling emotional right now, and I'm just going to finish the webinar by saying that we do owe a massive debt of gratitude to everybody that's out there in the national health and beyond that's putting in, doing what they're doing. Anybody else want to close the meeting for me? Because I'm going to eat. Go on, Nigel. Close the meeting for me. Closing the meeting because I can see you.
Hello?
Oh, he can't hear me. He's somebody close the meeting.
Come on,
Okay,
Kate.
good night, everybody. Stay safe.
Bye.
In November, we will get through this. See you soon. Good night.
Bye.
Thank you, Kate. Good night, everybody. Good night.
Bye
Speak
to
you all soon.
everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
Everybody, love you all. See you all soon. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Oops, how the camera's